Hello, Dale Beaumont here. Welcome back to another episode of Get Published TV. This is the show that helps you to write, publish, and market your own best-selling book. Now, in our last episode, we were talking about something which is extremely powerful and profitable, as I said, which is called a book swap. And this is where you're going to exchange some books with a fellow author, preferably someone that's in a similar category or genre, and you might exchange 100 of your books for 100 of their books, or really whatever number that you would like. Now, I gave an example, and here I'm going to actually show two other authors. Here we've got a book which is called How to Have a Millionaire Mindset, and this one's called How to Get Rich Working 2 Days Per Week. So similar kind of vein with prosperity mindset. So perfect complementary books that we have right here. Now, what would happen, what these people could do, and this really kind of only works, and I'll explain this later on, if both of these people are self-published or both of these books have gone through a major publisher, in which case that they're actually, being able to buy the books at a similar price, and therefore they can exchange the books for ideally no cost. They're just doing a straight swap. So here's how it actually works. If you're actually okay, getting a bit, my brain is actually working faster than my mouth can speak right now. So let me just take a deep breath and I'll continue. So what I suggested is if this book can sell for $25, then you could sell both of these books at a seminar or event, like I explained in the last video, for say $40. So what have you made? You've made yourself an extra $15, right? So you've increased your, what would be called in marketing, your average dollar sale. Okay, by $15. Now, what does it cost you to do that? Well, the only cost to you has been the cost of your 100 books that you've had to trade, or your 1,000 books, whatever it is. Now, the printing costs on those will be dependent on how many books you got printed. But if you're printing, say, more than 3,000 copies of your book, then your costs would be around about maybe $1.50 per book, or maybe $2 per book. So it's cost you, let's just say, $2 in order to make an additional $15. So you made $15 additional profit, and it's only cost you $2, which means how much have you made? Of course, $13 net. $13 that you otherwise would not have had in your pocket. Now, that's if you gave an actual discount for purchasing two books. You could sell both of those two books at retail price, $25 plus $25 is $50. Then you're actually going to make an additional $25, and you've only got the $2 for printing, so therefore you've just made yourself an extra $23. Now, you might think, well, that's not a huge amount of money. It's not. However, if you've got 100 people that are buying books from you, then if you increase your average dollar sale by $25 or $23, you've just made yourself an extra $2,300. And if you've just done a talk for say half an hour, that's kind of a pretty good additional income. That's just the additional income. That's not including the what you've sold of your books, which would be an extra, $3,000 as well. So it's really, really powerful stuff. Doing book swaps is a great way to increase your average dollar sale and to make more money. Now, you could do it with two. And you could also do it with, so that means you and one other author, or you could do it with 2 other authors, 3 other authors, 4, 5, 6, the list goes on. You can do this as many times as you like, and every time that you do that, you're giving away $2 and you're getting back 20 of additional revenue. Giving away 2, getting back 20. And you keep doing this repeatedly. So you might want to put together, maybe it's a pack, a 6-pack of books with your book, where you only got 1, and with 5 of your buddies, which are all doing the same thing as well. You're increasing your average dollar sale, they're increasing their average dollar sale, plus it's also good for your business as well, because what does that mean? Your book's getting into the hands of more people, right? Because you're promoting them and they're promoting you. So your friends, that's why it's weird to even call them competitors now, because they're now promoting your book to new people that otherwise have never heard of you before. And remember, if you've watched previous episodes of Get Published TV, if you give away some type of a bonus, then their customers, new customers that are then so again, my brain's working faster than my mouth. It's been a long day. Then what's going to happen is they're going to come to your website, put in their name and email address, and become new customers that you otherwise wouldn't have had. So the whole thing to this working effectively is to make sure that you're both buying the books at a similar amount. Sometimes if you've got a self-published author that's buying a book for $2, and then you've got someone that goes through a major publisher, which is buying their book at back from the publisher at $10, doesn't really kind of work very well. But if you're both through a major publisher and you're both exchanging it for $10, then I suppose the numbers aren't as profitable, but it's still a wise thing to do, because it's still going to be additional revenue to you. So there's a big secret. That secret alone that I've revealed to you, if you're someone that's really out there promoting your book, either on your website or is promoting it through speaking engagements, you'll be able to get a 30%, 40% increase in your income this year. For some of you, that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, I said you can do this on your at physical presentations, and I've just demonstrated that in this video and the last video, but you can also do it on your website as well, because when I actually had 2 books, I did this with myself, and so you could do this with yourself and another author. They don't both have to be you, but people actually said, I had some information about my book and talked about the benefits and saying, if you'd like to buy it, click here. And then it didn't go straight to the order page to put in their credit card details. It went to a middle page. And that middle page then said, thank you very much for purchasing this book. They haven't yet purchased it, but it said, thanks for purchasing it. And if you would like to add and get an additional book, then I'm going to do you a special deal. If you'd like to get a second book by my great friend, blah, 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 which talks about such and such, then you can get 2 books for $40. Or if you just want to continue to buy my book for $25, then click here. But if you want both, click here. And then you've basically got 2 different products that you're selling. One button is just for one book, and then the other button is for both books. And what I found when I tested this, when I had 2 of my own books in the marketplace, is that every third person took the 2-book deal instead of just the 1-book deal. Okay, so that is really powerful stuff. It's going to increase your sales dramatically if you just follow this principle. So I would like you to leave me your comments. If you want to say thank you, by all means, please do so, because hopefully it's going to make some people out there a lot of money. Go to getpublishedtv.com, put in your feedback, and if you've got any ideas or any suggestions or any questions, please put them in that box. This is Dale Beaumont, host of Get Published TV. Been a long day, so I'm happy to finish up right now, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.